In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on September 9th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Houston Astros and Toronto Blue Jays meet Tuesday night at Rogers Center in a matchup between two clubs chasing postseason positioning. Houston gives the ball to Luis Garcia, who has been solid but not overpowering this season, showing flashes of swing and miss stuff but also bouts of inconsistency. The Astros have leaned on him to give them competitive innings, but against a lineup as deep as Toronto's, the margin for error is slim. The Blue Jays counter with Jose Berrios, who has been steady throughout the year, working into games consistently and keeping traffic under control. Toronto has also been one of the stronger home teams in the league, and their lineup with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, and George Springer provides a power edge that few rotations can easily neutralize. The Astros have proven they can spring upsets as underdogs, but in this particular spot the home team holds the upper hand. As our first pick for this matchup, the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. Berrios has kept games under control at home, limiting hard contact and giving his bullpen clean situations to finish off. Garcia can be uneven, but he's shown the ability to navigate lineups and keep the ball in the yard when he's sharp. With both teams motivated in the playoff race, this project's more like a tight, playoff-style duel than an offensive shootout. Toronto's recent home games have leaned toward the under, and Houston has played several close, lower-scoring contests in similar spots. Runs won't be impossible, but the overall profile points toward a game where pitching steadies the pace. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Atlanta Braves. The Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves meet Tuesday night at Truist Park in a matchup of two clubs heading in opposite directions. Chicago hands the ball to Cade Horton, who has been a steady arm all season with a sub-3 earned run average and strong command. Horton has been a difference maker for the Cubs, giving them a chance to win nearly every time he takes the mound. The Braves counter with Spencer Strider, but it's been a frustrating year for him, carrying an earned run average near 5 and struggling to limit traffic. Atlanta's pitching staff was just hammered in an 18-2 loss to Seattle, and the bullpen has been showing cracks. Chicago, on the other hand, just took 2 of 3 from the Braves at Wrigley and comes in with confidence. With Horton's consistency matched against Strider's volatility, the edge tilts toward the road team to open this series. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. Horton has been excellent, but Atlanta's lineup is always capable of striking with power, especially at home. Strider's struggles open the door for Chicago's offense, which has been finding production from top to bottom of the order in recent weeks. The Braves' bullpen has also been taxed and has allowed crooked numbers when asked to cover too many innings. Between Strider's inconsistency, the offensive depth both teams can bring, and the potential for late scoring against shaky relief arms, this game has the ingredients to clear the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Chicago White Sox. The Tampa Bay Rays and Chicago White Sox meet Tuesday night at Guaranteed Rate Field. Tampa Bay gives the ball to Adrian Houser, who has been steady with a 3.01 earned run average and has shown the ability to limit hard contact. The Rays are trying to stay afloat in the playoff picture, and Houser has been one of the arms they can lean on. Chicago answers with Yoendrys Gomez, a young starter who's only making his 5th appearance since being recalled. He's been serviceable in spots, but is still finding his footing at the big league level. The White Sox have quietly been one of the hotter teams in September, winning 11 of their last 13 overall and 6 of their last 7 at home. With the momentum they've built and the confidence they're showing late in the season, the value sits with the home team as an underdog in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. Hauser has been reliable on the mound, and his profile suggests he can work into the middle innings without giving up big innings. Gomez is still raw, but his stuff has been good enough to limit opponents from breaking games open. Trends also line up with a tighter scoreboard, as Tampa Bay has cashed unders in the majority of their recent Tuesday road games. Chicago has played some higher scoring games of late, but with Hauser on the mound and both teams capable of grinding out at bats without explosive bursts, runs could be harder to come by. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Texas Rangers. The Milwaukee Brewers and Texas Rangers meet Tuesday night in Arlington in a matchup with playoff implications for both sides. Milwaukee hands the ball to Jose Quintana, who has delivered a steady season with a 3.72 earned run average and a reputation for limiting damage by pitching to contact and letting his defense do the work. He's not overpowering, but he's reliable, and that's what the Brewers value in this stretch run. Texas is expected to counter with Chad Patrick, a young arm who has flashed potential in both AAA and the majors but remains largely untested against lineups as disciplined as Milwaukee's. The Rangers have played better at home lately, but their offense has not been overwhelming, and the Brewers' balance between their rotation and bullpen makes them the more trustworthy group in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have ranked near the top of the league in run prevention all season, with the Brewers sitting second in team earned run average and the Rangers right alongside them. Quintana's approach keeps games under control, and Patrick, while unproven, is backed by a Rangers bullpen that has been dependable at home. Offensively, both clubs can put runs on the board, but with postseason pressure tightening the margins and neither staff prone to allowing crooked numbers, this game is more likely to grind than turn into a shootout. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Los Angeles Angels. The Minnesota Twins and Los Angeles Angels meet Tuesday night at Angel Stadium after Minnesota opened the series with a blowout win. The Twins send Zebby Matthews to the mound, a young arm who has been inconsistent with a mid-4 earned run average but has shown flashes of being able to work deep when his command is on. The Angels counter with veteran Kyle Hendricks, who has struggled through much of the season with an earned run average near 5 and declining strikeout numbers. Minnesota has owned this matchup all year, winning 9 of the last 10 head-to-head, including each of the last 3 in Los Angeles. Royce Lewis has been on fire at the plate, blasting 2 home runs in Monday's rout, and the Twins' offense has outscored the Angels 33-7 in their last 4 meetings. With their lineup locked in and the Angels offering little resistance, the edge is firmly on the road side. As our first pick for this matchup, the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. Neither Matthews nor Hendricks inspires much confidence in shutting down opposing hitters, and both bullpens have been overworked by shaky starts. The Twins have already proven they can put up crooked numbers against Angels pitching, while Los Angeles still has enough talent in their order to scratch across runs, especially in their home ballpark. Trends support a high-scoring angle, as recent head-to-head games have sailed past the total with Minnesota's lineup carrying the load. Unless one of these starters overperforms expectations, this game projects as another contest where bats drive the result. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.